Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Grammarly has helped me prepare not just briefs, but scripts that allow me to step into a presentation and know that I'm saying something with absolute confidence. I'm Alex Diaz. I'm a professional marketer in Seattle. I volunteer with Key to Change. It's a nonprofit focused on music education for underserved communities.
Darn, I was sorry about that, chat. I was muted. As I was saying, coming at you with the tactical warfare in a finals, Mexican versus murder. Mexican coming out with the BZ70 triple 4211s, the Brennus, the Ignis, and the Bagel. And murder coming out with the triple 4211s as well, the Chieftain 120, the Leo, the Brennus, and the Bagel Panzer. Now, I like that murder has kind of taken the center city here. Very defensible position from what we've seen of this map in comp. Rocket out. Does it hit the Bagel? No, it does not. Hits the mountains behind it. Now, somebody did get a little bit of a damage in there. But Space Rabbit is going to stay safe. All right, Mexicans slowly working these 4211s up under the city. All right, Guano did take a shot there, trying to heal back up. I believe that was from Mamba. Now, Mexico's going to have a heck of a time trying to dig these guys out with just 3 FV11s right there. They are leaving their meds back just to try to be support. Chucky trying to get a rocket in, hits Guano for 172. Just impacted on the surface, no pin. The BZ70 back there, he is already almost half health. Oh, Guano takes another shot. He is on half health himself. Now we do have the Brennis coming around here. Ooh, takes a shot right there from Mohawk. Health still very even, only about 80 points separating. A little bit more now that Rabbit. Ooh, Rabbit takes a big shot that took the 900 rocket. Chucky just hanging in the back, launching those rockets off. Now, I don't know how many he has left. And I do know that Ignis has a few rockets as well. But I'm not an expert. I do not know the amount of ammo on each of these tanks. If anybody in chat knows, please let me know. Oh, another rocket out, but it hits a building. All right, well, most of the action is still going on in the middle of the city. We do have a few rotates around the outside, but nothing really happening there. I will have to give it to these two FVs of MXICN. They have been poking this for quite a while. Still not having taken any damage. Ooh. McMamba lands another one into Guano there. Guano gonna have to be careful here too. Ignis does have side shots where he's at. Rocket is out. Oh, Trax ate it. That is lucky. All right, another Brennis of MXICN has pushed up under the city too with the FV11s. Looks like Dragon trying to get some shots into the side of the Brennis. And Chucky took a shot there from Mohawk as he was crossing in the field. Oh, Chucky hurting. He's down to 118. Try to get a wide view here. Now, Chucky's stuck. He's not getting out of there alive. Brennis is trying to rotate out here. And at some point, MXICN's got to bring in the Ignis and the BZ to the center. They're going to need the help to try to get these guys out. All right. Now, Chucky did pop smoke. He tried to get out, but as I thought, Dodger Blue catches him before he even just barely gets out of the smoke. Mamba finally takes a shot there on one of those peaks. MXICN with about 25, about 1,500 HP advantage here. Now that Brennis, he's going to have to be careful. There's not a lot of good positions for him out there. Just getting taken down by the Brennis. He is getting a few back in himself, but not good enough. Down to 46 points. All right, Murder has to push down low. They're going to start pushing in behind these FVs here. The FVs know it. They should be pushing forward into the two up top, but they're not. Ooh, McMamba eating it from both ends right here. Focus fire is on MXICN's side. Now the other Brennis did go down to Space Rabbit back there. McMamba is down. Dread did push up into the other. He's going to try to get out Guano here. The lower guys here, they're going to focus out Kratos. Guano does go down. Rare should take out Dead here as soon as he gets reloaded. Kratos holding on to 155. Kratos goes down. And the BZ70 is back here under the bridge. Kind of been out of the fight the whole game. Trying to side scrape off that rock. Takes a couple of tracking shots. Oh, does catch the 120 on fire. But he does go down, and that is going to be a murder round. Hey, Sinister Man, I appreciate that raid, brother. I hope if you're still around when the delay catches up, I hope you had a great stream. All right, let's take a look at damage real quick. Then we'll get Sinister a shout out. Over on Dark or MXICN, Dark coming out with 3,000. Alberry with 2505. Chucky with 2203. Fear with 1 kill, 1787. And we'll throw Kratos in there with 1749. Over on Murder, Dragon coming out with 1 kill, 4292. Dodger with 4 kills, 3709. Lucky with 3101. Space Rabbit with 1 kill, 2408. Vazzy with 2350. And Very Rare 1 kill, 2162. Let me get Sinister a shout out. What's up, Southern? All right, these guys are already almost picked back up for round 2. Yeah, Sully, I was muted for like a minute there while I was getting all the music and stuff transferred over. I knew I was going to have a little bit longer of a intro, so I kind of put on some YouTube music versus just the elevator music. Oh, for those of you that are coming over in the raid, if you don't know us, we are Beaver Dam Studios, or just Beaver. We stream mainly competitive matches. We are a World of Tanks tournament ambassador, so you will get your drops here on the channel. We go live just about every week with competitive matches from all sides of competitive side of the game. We are doing tier 10 Cold War. We have some tier 8s. We stream just about everything we can find. Guys, and I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this is a best of 11, guys, so it's going to be the first to 6 wins tonight, so we should be in for a good one here. All right, here we go. Round 2 is already started. MXICN coming out with that BZ70 again. Triple 4211s. The Leo 2AV, the Ignis, and the Bagel. And Murder coming out with the triple 4211s, the Chieftain 120, the Leo 2AV, and the Bagel Panzer. Looks like the only real change for either side is MXICN did trade out that Brennis for that 2AV. They just did not like how that played out for them in the first round, I'm guessing. All right, guys. So we do have bigger maps here, so it does take people a little bit longer to get into positions here for the action to start. But it looks like the main bulk of murder is going to push back into that center city. Now, I'm hoping MXICN does kind of choose the same thing. One, so we can see an awesome battle. And two, well, that's kind of where everything ends up anyway. Yeah, we do have an encounter flag, but that city is more defensible. And normally if you win the city, you win the map. MXICN very slow to get up there. Dodger Blue beats them. Now the Leopard 2AV has taken a shot. I believe Vazzy snuck that in there just a few seconds ago. The good thing is MXICN bringing that BZ with them this time. They left it out over by that bridge last game, and it really just didn't do any good out there. You need that guy up in the fight. Not trying to snipe on the side of the map. Hey, what's up, Dirty? All right, now it looks like Mamba and Dodger Blue here have both taken a shot in the center. Kratos trying to risky cross there. Vassy did put a shot off, but missed. Did hit that second shot, though. Ooh, Ignis. Let the Ignis maybe no, I believe that was a bagel with Chucky trying to get the side shots in there on Dodger. Now, Space Rabbit needs to be careful. He is in a possible 2v1 situation there. Dragon is falling back the other way. It looks like the Ignis is in on the bagel. Oh, Space Rabbit is getting shot down fast. Now, I would like to see Chucky in there with Juan. Now, Juan did finish off Space Rabbit, but Juan did take a lot of damage to do it. All right, in the meantime, MXICN get that BZ. They got them pushed up into the city here, trying to take it back. Hey, thank you for the follow. Booyah. All right, the brawl is on in the city. A little bit of bumper tanks there on Fear and Alberry. Mamba is down to half health. Takes a pretty big shot there on that peak. Now we do have Kratos, and I can't see who's in the Brunish Dragon over there in that little small city having a 1v1. Looks like Vazzy trying to back him up. It takes 1,000 rocket into the face. All right, ammo rack is down. Gabbling down to probably a one shot for most of these tanks as well. He does go down. Vazzy left on 445 after a rocket hit. Guano down to half health. Sadness and Dodger Blue holding on to their HP pretty well, though. Here comes Juan in that Ignis. He's going to get behind Vazzy. He is going to clip him out. This is a close fight, folks. It's hard to say really who's got the upper hand just yet. All right, Juan going to get into the backside of Dodger there. Juan goes on reload. Dodger goes down to McMamba. Looks like Dragon did take out Kratos in the back. Chucky going to come in and combat the Brennus back there of Dragon. Juan trying to get off his reload and stay alive here. Did Dart go down? Yes, Dart did go down. Ooh, Guano left on 1 HP. The Ignis going to come in and clean it up. Now, we do have smoke thrown here. I didn't really see who popped the smoke. I'm not sure what's going on in there, folks. But I believe whoever that was is down. And it looks like Master of Sadness. Oh, he's still in the smoke. Master of Sadness, sorry about that. Master of Sadness was still hot, hidden in the smoke. He was alive. I thought Dragon may have been alive over in the backs of that city, but nope. Daggum smoke got us, chat. All right, well, that is going to tie us back up at 1-1. Scoreboard updated while we wait on our map pick. We'll look at damage. One in that Ignis coming out 4 kills, 61-39. Great damage out of him. Without Fear coming out with 1 kill, 3884. Dark with 1 kill, 3471. Chucky with 1 kill, 2834. Kratos, 2613. And over on the murder side, Dragon Slayer, 2 kills, 3724. Dodger with 3723. Bazzy, 1 kill, 2692. Guano with 1718. We'll throw Lucky in there, breaking the 1500 mark with that 1687. All right, looks like we're going to Redshire Era 3. There you go, Sinji. Entertain everybody everywhere, buddy. Hey, Kaboom. Thank you for the follow. Tank picks are coming up a little bit slow, guys, but we'll get there. All right, just one more out of Mexican, and we will be underway. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. Era 3 Redshire. Over on the Mexican side, they're coming out with that Leo. They're coming out with double 122As, the T72BU, the EET1, the Millie 84, and the OBJ 477. Murder coming out with double Challenger 2s, triple 122As, the EET1, and the Stormer. All right, now, no, they did have the 84M. That's right. I was going to say, did they bring a rocket to you? Yes, they did. All right. Now we kind of went a little bit slower on Dezful. You know, it's a pretty huge map, a lot more terrain and distance to cover. This one, Redshire, should be a pretty straight up fight pretty quickly. All right, the bulk of murder stacked up right here on the F34. Now, Chucky did go a little bit south there into that little gully. He did get a few spots there. Mexican knows that they're there. Mexican did leave the EE and the Millie back at the base, kind of just to watch their backs. Kratos sneaking on the cap, putting a little cap pressure on. Oh, Chucky tried to get a rocket off, but did not connect. Looked like he hit the rock on the cap. All right, Kratos is detected here. All right, looks like Dodger Blue going to go a little aggressive over on the backside now. Dagor did take a shot from somebody on the hill there. Looks like Gabalin did get a shot into Dodger Blue there on his run. It looks like I thought these guys were just going to leave. Fear did just lose a spot, but stopped. Rocket is out. Ooh, did not do any damage. Do a quick scan of the map, see where everybody is back over here on this backside. I love when that thing blows up. Distractions. Alright, well, let's see. Rocket, I think just hit the dirt. Another rocket is out. Man, hits the 285, but no damage. Sorry. Now that 84 is hurt. It looks like we're going to see a little bit of a counter push from Mexican here, but Murder kind of sniffed it out. They are falling back. It looks like the heavies over here might be gathering for an overmatch push here into the cap. Okay, they just jumped that first hill. Looks like Kratos popped smoke there. We are down to a minute on the cap. Now Dodger Blue full sending here into one. All right, one getting all the focus down to 1,500. One that 122 holding up well. I mean, he's getting the brunt of this focus fire, and he is just now going down to a one shot for most of these tanks. All right, one finally goes down. Dodger Blue left on a one shot. McMamba or Gabalin, yes, they needed to get him out. Now the ML is coming in. He is taking out the Stormer with that minigun. All right, Kratos down to a one shot. Chucky down to a one shot. Chucky is down. Kratos goes down. Ooh, rocket out. Challenger 2 on a one shot. And he goes down. Fear goes on reload. Takes a shot from Slayer there. Still a very close match. 4-on-4. Gablin in that Leo getting focused out. He is down. 3v2. McBomba's still on full health there. Looks like they're going to start pushing into him possibly. Looks like that's where Ammo Whack is going. Oh, Guano takes 1,000 hitting that rocket. Dagwarp takes a big shot there, left on 355. Bomba finally takes the first shot of damage. All right, Ammo Wag gonna full send it here. Big Mamba really focused on Guano. Doesn't want to turn his turret for Ammo Wag. Fear coming in. Oh, I think that was a little too close to try to send that rocket off, but Big Mamba is down. Dagwarp still holding on to that 355. Fear on 806. Upper hand has went to murder here. All right, Fear just kind of running for his life here. Oh, takes a big shot. And goes down. Murder going to take this round 2-1. All right, let's take a quick look at damage here. All right, over on Murder, Ammo Whack coming out with 4 kills, 7,600 damage. Great game. Slayer in that Challenger 2, 1 kill, 7481. Another great game. Very rare only with 1 kill, a 3442. Vazzy with 3037. Dodger Blue picking up a kill with 2684. Guano with 2289. Over on the Mexican Dark with 6182. Good game, bud. Without Fear, 2 kills, 3670. Kratos 3307. Chucky with 3131. Gablin coming in with 1 kill, 3000, and Dagort 2672. And we'll throw one in there with 2519. I mean, CNG, you're tank famous, man. Everybody watches you. Here we go. All right, over on Murder, they're coming out with a double Challenger 2, triple 122As. The EEP2 and the Stormer. Don't think they changed anything. And over on MXICN, they're bringing out the Challenger 2 this time. The Leo 2A5, double Leo 2A5s, double 122As, the 84M, and the 477. Looks like we're going to see pretty much a mirror of the first game. Most of the bulk of the teams are going to go right there around the cap. Yeah, it looks like they're going to leave a 2A5 back with a milli instead of an EE this time around. Murder all about putting cap pressure on early. I mean, MXICN. They put cap pressure on early with that 477, and they're putting cap pressure on early with that 2A5 this game. I mean, if it was NBA, I could understand, but with Encounter, you got a little bit more time to work. But yeah, there's the cap, but it's not as important here. Figure take the shot from Dodger. Ooh, takes another shot over there in the back, almost down to half health. Guano takes a little bit of a scrape there, starts putting the Band-Aid on. All right, here we go. Murder getting ready to do a little bit of a flank here. The Strav and the Challenger 2 coming in hot. All right, side shots are coming in. One takes one, took two right there. All right, the rest of the Murder starting to push over the hill. Now we do have Chucky trying to come up kind of, I thought he might have tried to contest Vazzy and MOAC, but not really doing it fast. 477 trying to get on Guano's side there, not having much luck with that little gun. Ooh, Space Rabbit tried to get that rocket into Kratos, but did not go. Kratos takes a little bit of a Hess shell from the Challenger 2 there. Pops his smoke. Now with Leo 2A5 getting in here. Both teams just trading shots where they can. Ooh! Stormer finally gets that rocket to hit to the side of the 7A, or 477A. Takes him for a big shot. Now Guano just kind of bullying him around to the side there. Dagorb going to come in and try to help out Guano there, or try to help out Kratos, but the rocket coming in takes out Kratos. Guano goes down. Dagorb is down to about half health. Very rare. Is just going to pop another shot into his butt here. Vazzy did go down over on the backside. Very rare down as well. It looks like we got three MXICNs ganging up on Dodger here. Dodger down to a two-shot. He may... Oh, no, he does not take Gavilan with him. Another rocket coming in, takes out McMamba. All right, all these guys are hurting here. If they're going to go in on these two, they all got to go together. They can't just go one at a time. Chucky got to just commit and get that HP in the game. Slayer is down. Looks like we have a 3-on-1. MOAC goes down. Rocket comes in from the Stormer, but does not do damage. Hey, we're tied back up at 2-2, folks. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought that was going Murder's way, and then things could just change in a blink of an eye. All right, over on Mexican, Chucky coming out on top in that Challenger 2, 3 kills, a 58-56. Dagor with 2 kills, 47-46. One with 44-26. Dark, 4,047. Gamelin 1 kill, 34-35. Kratos did get 26-26, and without fear, he did get 1 kill, 18-03. Lucky coming out with 5,500. Slayer with 1 kill, 4,084. Space Rabbit 2 kills, 40-30. Dodger Blue with 32-64. Very Rare 22-56. Avazi with 2,000, and Guano getting a couple pins. All right, we are back on the Mexicans map pick here. Now, I did not look. Okay. So for the championship or the finals, we do not have a set of maps. They can pick anything that's just in the overall map pool. Can be encounter or NBA. Just looking, I know the last time we streamed, I think it was Mexican Forecad. They did have a set list of maps. Well, while we are still waiting for the map pick, guys, I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, Dukla Era 3. I wonder if we'll see Era 1 tonight. I don't feel like we will. I can honestly say I don't see us going back down to Era 2. I feel like we'll stay at Era 3 the rest of the night. Maybe not, but... Guys, just a heads up. We will be live tomorrow night as well. At 8 Eastern, we'll be kicking off with Murder versus 1F for ELT at Tier 8 action. We'll get 4 rounds out of that match. And then at 9 Eastern, we'll be doing a match from a little tournament called Battlegrounds. It's just a startup tournament. They're trying to get their feet off the ground. It's going to be RNC versus RNCR. To I guess technically the same team playing their sister teams, whatever. But that's going to be a 10v10. And that is going to be a best of 7. So that should be pretty fun. We don't get to see 10v10s often. A little something different. So tune in tomorrow night to see that. Looks like we're almost ready to go here. Here we go. Ooh, I gotta find a commentator. It is a lot to talk by yourself. All right, Murder coming out with the Challenger 2, double 122As, the M1A1, the EEP2, the Stormer, and the 477. MXICN coming out with the Challenger 2, 2A5, triple 122As. The 84M and that 477A. All right, let's see what MXICN can do here. I do feel like Murder is strong on this map. I've seen him play it in the past. Kind of think they were happy when MXICN picked this map. Like, oh yeah, we like Dukla. So let's see what happens. I don't think I've ever seen MXICN play Dukla, so... Our Vazzy gets lit, opens up with a minigun, does not connect with anybody. All right, both teams just had a little bit of a standoff here. All right, now we do have a flank coming down the 8-9 line here. A P2 and the Stormer coming in. Now, Fear's getting aggressive here. Oh, no, he's turning back. So just say, Fear's going to push out. Kratos is going the other way. All right, Space Rabbit does get lit. Fear's lit as well. Nobody getting shots in. All right, looks like MXICN going to push this overmatch over here on the 1-2 line. Try to get over here a little bit faster. All right, McBomba going to get pushed in here by the 477 and the Challenger 2. Chucky coming in trying to help him out here. Bad Education goes down to a one shot fairly quickly, and he is down. Chucky does take some big shots there. The double, the 122As, they're trying to get back shots into Vazzy here, focus him out. Chucky goes down. Now, this is just so fast how people can rotate in here. Ammo Whack is getting focused out hard up here on the top. Now, Space Rabbit dodging as fast as they can, but they are going to lose some teammates. But Mamba is on fire going down to Vazzy's minigun. Dagorb is still trying to focus out Vazzy here. Slayer trying to help Vazzy out a little bit. Dagorb is just dead set on Vazzy. He did lose that rear shot, though. One coming in takes Vazzy out. They're going to focus on Dragon here. Dragging in a 3v1 situation. Space Rabbit getting hit by that 84M. He is down. Dodger trying to fight Kratos at this 477. Oh, Rocket comes in from fear. Takes Dodgers out. All right. MXICN takes first round of Dukla. Oh, I love that little Steven group. All right, over on MXICN, without fear, 2 kills, 55-13. Juan with 3 kills, 5,024. Kratos with 1 kill, 46-46. Dagor, 1 kill, 4,110. Gabalin with 3,095. Chucky and Dark both getting over 2,000. Slayer coming out with 1 kill, 35-55. Dodger with 28-94. Vazzy with 1 kill, 27-42. And Ammo Whack with 27-42 as well. You don't see that often, folks. I love when it happens. Space Rabbit with 14-36. And then Good Health and Guano, neither breaking 1,000, unfortunately. All right, looks like we're getting tanks up pretty quickly here. 3, 4, 5. Looks like Murder ready to go. Here we go. Over on the Murder side, they come out with the Challenger 2 triple 122As, double EEP2s, and the 477A. And over on MXICN, they come out with the Challenger 2, the 285, triple 122As, the 84M, and the 477. All right, let's see if Murder ties it back up here, or if this is the first game we don't split the map. Our first map we don't split. Oh, stuck on the back of the map. All right, here we go. Spots starting to take place. Shots starting to come in. I don't know if Azzy does take a shot there from Mamba. You know, we don't play Dukla much, but it's almost. It's not as bad. That sun glare is almost as bad as Sand River. Let's go back to the other side so we can get rid of that. All right, both teams still holding, folks. All right, both teams still at a standstill. And we are at the 7-minute mark. Still quite a bit of time. When this thing pops off, it will go quick. Oh, somebody tried to shot it on Dukla there. It's very rare. All right, now we did get a ping on the map there at the D1 position. I don't remember who I'm spawned on top of. Like the Mamba putting a little bit of a HE round in there on that 477. Ooh, Dukla takes the first bit of damage from MXICN there. Now, I don't see these guys just sitting here for another 5 minutes without some kind of attack. But if it did end right now, I'm not 100% sure if it would go off of damage. Which right now, I believe MXICN is still up by about 600 points. Oh, never mind. Well, it's still up by a little, about 190 points. Now it gets a little more interesting. Oh, Big Mamba takes a big 700 round from Vazzy right there. All right, MXICN going to get aggressive. They're going to be the ones to make the first move. They're going to push into Guano and Vazzy here. Vazzy gets another big shot, tracks Dukla out. All right, they're going to focus out Guano. Smart move because Vazzy's damn near impenetrable from the front. Guano down to a one shot. Dukla down to a one shot. Getting minigun to death here. All right, 477 Kratos came in from behind. Big Mamba's coming in over top. Space Rabbit and Kratos trading blows. Big Mamba did come around, tried to get behind MOAG, but he is going to be down to a one shot. They're still struggling to get Vazzy out here. Kratos just needs to get Vazzy out. He has the backside shots. All right, they got Vazzy down. They need to focus out Space Rabbit. We do have Very Rare trying to take care of the 84M in the back. Space Rabbit is down. All right, Dodger coming in. He rams Chucky. Chucky goes down. Fear trying to come in here. He's trying to shoot the back of Dodger, but he's hitting Chucky's dead tank. Oh, 84 goes down there. I believe that was the Very Rare coming in. We got a pretty big split around here. Dodger is going to go down. Gavilan trying to hang on as he's fighting Slayer. Kratos is trying to help Juan out, keeping Very Rare off of him, keep him alive. Gavilan's going to go down, 2v3. Slayer just kind of hanging on there with 1 point. He does go down. All right, Ammo Rat going to come in, and he's going to try to keep Kratos focused out while Very Rare takes out Juan over on the other side. Smart move, distractions. Juan is going to go down here. All right, Kratos gonna have to be careful here. 2v1 situation. He does have a lot of health, but wasting ammo into a dead tank is not gonna help him. He's just gonna have to pick somebody out here and push. He's gonna focus in on. Oh, Ammo Whack does a nice little slide move around the dead tank. Kratos got to get around. He's got to get the front back towards these guys. Takes 2 for that though. All right, he's gonna pop smoke. Took another shot there, I believe, from the EE. Big shot, EE down to a 1. Ammo Whack gonna come in and use his health while Very Rare stays alive. Ooh, Kratos bouncing. They do a little bit of ram damage to each other. Very Rare gonna try to flank here. Kratos sees it. He maneuvers well. Ooh, gets a good shot in Ammo Whack. Ooh, takes a E. Ooh, I believe that was an HE shot from the P2. Ooh, he's got both these guys down under or at 150. Oh, they're just HEing him down slowly. He does get Ammo Whack. Very Rare. Oh, he's trying to get that minigun in. Rare gets another HE shot into the top of him. Another small HE shot. Kratos just, I feel like he's just got to push this here. He's got to do something. He's got to move. He can't keep letting him HE him down. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. All right, Kratos slowly pushing up here. Minute 15 left on the clock. Oh, another HE shot. Kratos just got to go for it. He can't keep letting him get these HE shots. Rare's just in a better position with the gun depression. All right, he's going to try to use the smoke to get around the side. Oh, he did it. He got the HE shot into him. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, Murder comes back to tie it up. Oh, 3-3, folks. Oh. All right, over on Murder. Lucky coming out 4 kills, 68-63. Bazzy with 1 kill, 54-31. Slayer, 53-45. Very Rare 2 kills, 49-67. Dodger Blue, 2,444. Guano with 13-32. MXICN coming out with Kratos 3 kills, 82-36. Man, Kratos, you did the best you could. Only 500 blocks. One with 680, 68-54. Gavilan with 1 kill, 63-65. Chucky with 2 kills, 31-54. Big Mamba with 14-75. Ooh, oh, that was a fight, guys. Now that was a fight. All right, let's see where Murder is taking us next after that. All right, we're going to Alamein at Era 2. All right, guys, we're just getting all ready for murder in the chat. Just wait on Mexican here to pick up a couple more tanks. Okay, let's see. I think we're good to go. All right, I don't know if we're going to get as close of a battle as we did that last one, but let's do it. A murder for Alamein. All right, here we go. All right, over on murder, they're coming out with that BZT-70. Triple 4211s, Chieftain 120, the Brennus, and the Bagel Panzer. Mexican coming out with triple 4211s as well. Double 2 AVs, the Ignis, and the Bagel. All right, where we at here? All right, let's see. Looks like Mexican going to push down the beach here. And we do have one murder tank. Who is it? It is Lucky coming that way. Everybody else looks like Fazzy is going to go support Lucky. Everybody else might just be staying back in firing positions. Now, we did see Mexican do a similar play to this against 4CAD a couple of weeks ago. Oh, Dodger already down half health thanks to a rocket from Chucky. Ooh. All right, Mamba trying to sneak up here and find a side shot into somebody. Ooh, found Guano, but takes one in return. Try and keep an eye over here. Looks like Dodger may have taken a second shot there from somebody as well. Trying to keep an eye out for rockets. It looks like, oh, one just got full health ammo rack by Space Rabbit. Oh. See the ammo rack animation from here. That is not good for the Ignis. All right, without fear, already half health. He's going to have to be careful here. Mexican's starting to lose a lot of HP fast. Chucky going to have to deal with Space Rabbit up in the north. Oh, they are into it. Looks like Slayer is going to go back and try to help out Space Rabbit. Oh! Rocket on the move from Chucky, but now Chucky's going to have a full health Brennus in on him. Ooh, Brennus missed the first shot. Minigun connects. Oh, and he is out of there. Minigun is evil, folks. Looks like Mexican. I don't know if they're gearing up to push on the side where Guano and Very Rare are here. Not sure what they're planning on doing. They are letting Fear get pushed though, without that little extra support over there. Looks like Dogwork going to turn back, try to help him out, but a little too late. Fear down to a one shot. Vazzy did not get the shot off, shockingly. It's like Dodger may come in for the cleanup if Vazzy doesn't get it. Oh, looks like Dragon got it. Oh, Tigor goes down. Fear went down as well. Guano is hanging on there, a little over 1,000 HP, trying to heal up. Rest of Murder is coming around here, swarming. Gavilan goes down. Kratos gets the minigun in the butt and set on fire. Is out. Mamba, the last one alive. He's going to be down momentarily. All right. Murder taking a 4-3 lead. All right, let's take a quick look at damage. All right, Chucky coming out with 1 kill, 4,091. Dark with 2,543. Diagorp 2,523. Kratos 1,383. Gablin with 1,377. And the last two guys not beating 1,000. Slayer with 4 kills, 4,771. Very rare with 3,889. Space Rabbit with 1 kill, 3,668. Dodger with 2,870. Bazzy with 1 kill, 2,314. And Lucky with a kill, 1,874. All right, quick picks from Murder. All right, just 2 more tank picks. We'll be ready to go for round 8, I believe. So, chat, how are you liking the Flags of Valor so far? Has everybody been getting your tanks and everything you need? I have not played. I played the XM80 a little bit, or 800. It's a pretty fun little tank. I have not played the 105 yet, the French TD. I'm pretty sure I have all of the other guys they have up there, but I haven't played the Sentinel. What, the Sentinel? Sentinel? It's in the story yet. I haven't played it either, but I haven't played this guy yet. He looks good though. Oh, here we go. All right, Mexican coming out with that BZT double 4211s, the Leo 2AV, the T80B, T72AV, and the RDF. Murder coming out with triple 4211s, the Chieftain, the 2AV, the Brennis, and the Bagel. If it ain't broke, we'll fix it. That lineup has been working well for them at Era 2. I feel like Mexican's about to get very aggressive running that T72 and the T80 and not really have the rocket tanks. I feel like they're just going to get aggressive and push here. I could be wrong. Normally I am, but yeah, they're all just grouping those heavies up over there on the beach and they're going. Now Murder, they are all pushing inland there. So is Guano loaded in? Guano, okay, he is moving. I believe he's moving. That could have been some trouble. He does get spotted though. Takes a shot trying to get over by Kratos. MXICN has a chance here. If they can push over, they can single out Guano, possibly single out Lucky. T80's about to be over. Oh, he's not going to spot Guano until he's right on top of him. And he ignores Guano. He has free shots and he's not even looking behind him. He allows Guano to get a shot into his teammate. Guano does take a rocket, but Bomba is coming in here. Oh, 2AV Kratos is already down there. He got ammo racks. Bagel Panzer rocket, I believe. All right, Guano is down. Kratos is down. Now that RDF, he needs to be careful. He can't just stand there and try to trade shots with these guys. Space Rabbit is down to half health, but bud, you got to stay alive for your team. You're getting chased by 3 people now. I don't know if Fear's going to get out of this. Dragon is pretty close if he gets a shot of that minigun. Here comes, yeah. Fear is going to go down here. Big shot, and there's the main gun. Right, looks like we got Chucky and Dart going to pop back over tracks. Lucky, they never really pushed Lucky out of the top. They just kind of went around the bottom here. Lucky just trying to stay safe up high. A little bit of cap pressure on by Rare there. Couple of shots coming in there, missing and bouncing. Rocket out towards Lucky. Big 972 roll. All right, Murder's slowly starting to close in here. All right, Dodger Blue coming in hot. He's going to find McMamba right here. Bounces his shot. Gets set on fire. Ooh, Dodger is burning. Mamba trying to get another shot in, but does not. They're finally pushing over top, trying to get some shots into Lucky. Very rare going to come over and help Dodger Blue, but Juan is also inbound here. Gets a shot to Dodger. Gavilan taking some shots from the back. Vazzy just landed shots left and right back there. Chucky trying to hold off that 2AV from getting shots into the back of the FV. Ooh, Dagorp taking shot after shot from Lucky now. Lucky just able to pin his shots when Dagorp kept bouncing and he goes down. Mamba holding on here to a 1. BZ trying to flank around Dodger Blue here. Ooh, big shot into try Slayer. All right, they do have 1. He is going to go down here. And that's just going to leave us the BZ. All right, everybody's going to push in, and they're going to take the BZ out. And Murder breaks the streak. They're going to take the first entire map here. All right, guys. Over on Murder, Space Rabbit come out on top in that bagel, 1 kill, 5,047. I believe he did get that ammo rack onto Kratos. Lucky with a 1 kill, 4717. Slayer with 2 kills, 3270. Dodger with 1 kill, 3076. Bazzy with 1 kill, 2884. Very rare 1 kill, 1012. All right, over on MXICN, Chucky coming out with 2893, Juan with 2478, Fear 2244, McMamba with 1 kill, 2126, Gavilan with 1199, and the last 2 guys just not breaking 1,000. All right, now we are going back to MXICN's map picking era. All right, we're going to Ghost Town Era 3, so this is about to get wild and rambunctious. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a brawl. Now, MXICN's backs against the wall. Murder just needs 1 win, so MXICN has to take both sides of Ghost Town to stay alive. The M1A2, the EEP2s, and the 477. All right, MXICN, let's see what you got here. All right, both teams spreading out a little bit. Murder going to send those P2s out wide down the 0 line. Excuse me. All right, Guano and Kratos are lit. Chucky's lit. Ooh, just missed by those P2s. Digorp and Vazzy, they may have traded around there a little bit in the center, but nobody takes damage. Very rare gets shot with the top 90. Not gonna lie, I don't know what the top 90 is. Assuming it's that new Japanese line they added. Haven't really messed with it. Oh, but Vazzy, he's getting jumped by Kratos and Gavilan here. Lucky and them guys are coming in to try to help. Dark's coming in to try to help as well, but Vazzy got his backside around. Dark, Juan, and Chucky, they got to get the back shots into that 477. That is a big tank to get out early. All right, they need to just keep pushing in on Lucky here. Kratos is trying to hold back whoever is in that smoke. Guado, Rare, and Blue. 3 people. Smoke will hide them. All right, big push into Lucky there. Gavilan goes down. Kratos is going to go down as well here on fire. Lucky is finally down. He held on for quite a while. They got to push in. They got to get Rare. They got to start getting shots into Guano. Somebody here from MXICN. Fear is trying to hold off the 122A in the back. He may win that fight. It's 8 to 600. Big shot there. Takes Space Rabbit down to 43. We have Digorp and Mama pushing Slayer here back into the corner. Meanwhile, we have a 3v2 of MXICN versus Murder up here. Chucky goes down. Fear is coming in. He put a big shot at the side of Guano. Guano trying to heal up. One trying to hang on, trying to just juke and jive as much as he can to stay alive. Fear took a couple of big shots. Guano takes him down. All right, 3v2 here. Oh, and MXICN splitting up. All right, Digorp going to be in a 2v1. He's got to pick a guy and just try to focus him out. Looks like he's going to pick out. He changed directions. Like it may be very rare. Misses the shot. Takes a big shot to turn. Mipama, Dark Blue in a 1v1 up top. Gets a shot into very rare, but he's going to back in the corner. Takes a big shot from Guano. He does take out very rare. Guano bounces, takes a big one back. How we doing up top? Big Bomba goes down. Guano takes out Digorp, and that is going to be a Murder victory. They are going to be the Tactical Warfare NA finalists. Congratulations to Murder. They are the champions. All right. That was a hell of a fight, man. Especially that Dukla pass game coming down to just, what, I think both guys had like 50 health left. Holy shit. Oh, that was a good match, guys. All right. We're not going to do all of the damage, but we'll throw out Dodger Blue and Very Rare, both breaking 7K for Murder. And we'll throw out Digorp and Fear, both breaking 5,000 for MXICN. All right, guys. That is going to do it for us tonight. Man, that was a good match. Congratulations to Murder for taking the finals. And we'll be back tomorrow, 8 Eastern, guys. F1 versus Murder, and then we'll have RNC versus RNCR. I keep getting mixed up on those guys. But that should be a 10v10. Should be fun. We'll catch you guys. Stay tuned. We'll go raid Cap and Poo. Later, guys. Thank you for watching.